Well, fancy seeing you here. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. What a pleasure it is to be streaming once more for you all. I hope you had a fantastic holiday season. I'm very much looking forward to catching up over the course of this stream. It feels like a very long time, doesn't it? And I can't wait. There's some brilliant to see some of you in chat already. And yeah, it just feels like home to be back here. Hello, Ben. Welcome in. The team that won Worlds and Fedecampo just beat you with. Ah, well, fantastic that you battled against them. But great to be back to normality with the streams and Merry Mayhem. I love that. Merry Mayhem. Maybe we'll have to adopt that, Ben. Thank you for that. Hello, Luke. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Stormtrooper as well. Hi there, Jake. And hello, Rani. Fantastic to see you again. Do you like my new headphones? These were a Christmas gift, and I really, really like them. I really like the design. They're sounding good. Nice to have something that goes over the ear as opposed to in the ear. They've got this little mesh thing as well going on to keep the ears cool. It sounds like I'm selling them to you all, doesn't it? But I promise I'm not. But brilliant to be back. And I also have a little microphone arm that I still need to set up, which is going to be really useful in future streams as well. Yeah, a couple more things to come. But we're back with the streams, and yes, VGC Tuesdays. Here we are. That's when I stream on Tuesdays, and we are using the World Championships winning team from the previous season, 2024. Miraidon, of course, a team piloted by Luca. This is the team to beat, of course. We're now back to Regulation Set G, allowing for legendary Pokemon and restricted Pokemon. And this being the team that won World Championships in 2024, this is what everyone has their eyes on. And so in order to know how to beat a team, very good idea to use it. Get to know it yourself, see how it plays, and then you have that much more knowledge to be able to approach it when you're using whatever teams that you are using. But as I say, we're just going to have a chill stream. Fantastic to have you hanging out here. I say chill. The battles might be quite intense. This is certainly a very high-octane, fast-paced, the heavy offense team. But thank you so much for spending a couple of hours with me this evening as we do some battles. And again, cannot wait to hear about your festive periods over the course of the stream. Plenty more to say on that front, so we'll get into that in due course. But for now, let's take a look at this very team that we will be featuring. So then, if you're new here, I am Charlie Merriman. I'm Merry by name, Merry by nature. I am a caster for the Pokemon Video Game Championship Series, and indeed a content creator. I enjoy some streaming of competitive as well as casual play shiny hunting. I'm also currently trying to beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond with just a Ledian. Nearly pointed over the wrong shoulder there because the mirroring on my camera is really confusing me. We'll be continuing with that quest on Thursday, maybe tomorrow as well. Or we might be doing something else tomorrow. There's been a bit of a change of plans, but anyway, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays is when I stream. Got all my socials and everything linked below, as well as my Discord community. It'd be a pleasure to see you in there. And my Patreon. And there's plenty more content on the channel too. But for now, let's take a look at this team. So, Choice Specs Miraidon. You cannot ignore the damage that Pokemon does, especially with the Choice Specs boosting up the special attack of the Pokemon at the cost of locking it into the first move that you choose in battle. So I'd have to switch out the Miraidon and switch it back in to reset the move that I can choose with it. Terra Fairy, that boosts up the power of Dazzling Gleam. It also means that it will no longer take super effective damage from Dragon type moves. Of course, the Fairy type completely immune to Dragon. Electro Drift and Volt Switch boosted up dramatically by the electric terrain that Hadron Engine, the ability, sets up. Of course, electric terrain also renders sleep impossible. So that's going to be very useful heading into opposing Amoonguss teams. Volt Switch allows you to pivot around, switch in a Pokemon from the back, take advantage of changing up your board state, essentially. And yeah, Electro Drift, just absolutely huge damage. Now, Hadron Engine, as well as setting electric terrain, which provides a boost to electric moves anyway, also boosts the special attack of Miraidon, so really a powerhouse here. The least scary thing on that team for you is the Miraidon. That's interesting, Ben. So what kind of team are you running? We've got Whimsicott. That's able to set up the Tailwind, make Miraidon go super, super fast. And indeed, every Pokemon on the team for a few turns. Light Screen to bolster the special defense of the team as a whole for a few turns again. Encore, locking the opposing Pokemon into the move it's just gone for. So our opponents have got to be careful playing around that. Of course, we're doing closed team sheet, but my suspicion is that many, many trainers battling today when they see this team will feel like they know what the sets are because this is, of course, the team that won the World Championships. Moonblast there for nice coverage. Damaging move. And hello, Lithorion. Fantastic to see you again. It feels so good to be back. Wonderful to have you in the chat once more. I hope you are having a merry day as well, Lithorion. How are you doing? How was your festive break? Covert Cloak on the Whimsicott, that means that it's going to be immune to the secondary effects of moves, so flinching from Fake Out, for example, stat drops from certain moves. Prankster means that its status or support moves will be boosted, most likely going first. Now we've got Ogerpon with the Hearthflame Mask, obviously very offensive with Ivy Cudgel. That will be a fire-type move when the Ogerpon is on the field with its mask. Woodhammer, massive grass-type damage, but Follow Me is there to provide some support as well. Direct the focus away from something else that's on the field to take some damage in its stead. And then Spike Shield, like Protect, but if the opposing Pokemon's move makes contact, then it will deal a little bit of chip damage back as well, releaseful for breaking a Focus Sash, for example. Now we've got Frigoroth, speaking of Fake Out, Armor Tail is going to be blocking any Fake Outs or any priority moves that would be targeting down any of the Pokemon on my side of the field. The Electric Seed boosting up the defense of Frigoroth once the Electric Terrain is set up, but it's only one-time use. So switched out and back in, it won't get that defense boost. You've got Terra Water there to, well, we'll talk about the Terra types in a moment actually. Psychic Noise, dealing good damage into, well, something like an Amoonguss, something that will take super effective damage from Psychic. Also, Psychic Noise prevents healing for a couple of turns after that. Really interesting move. Foul Play, using the opponent's physical attack stat to calculate the damage of that move. So useful because you don't have to invest in the offense of this Frigoroth. You can just make it as bulky as possible to help you set up Trick Room, to flip the tables on your opponent, or you have something like an Iron Hands here to take advantage of a slower mode. And then Helping Hand, even though Frigoroth does not have hands, will be giving a boost to its allies' damaging move as well. Now, Iron Hands here, Assault Vest, that item is going to bolster the special defense of the Pokemon at the expense of only being able to go for damaging moves. We've got Fake Out, Low Kick, Wild Charge, and Drain Punch. Low Kick, nice coverage move, and there are quite a few heavy Pokemon in the format. Low Kick does damage based on how heavy the opposing Pokemon is. Drain Punch, healing back some health, as well as dealing damage, and Wild Charge just big burst electric damage. And finally, Urshifu Rapid Strike, the Pokemon that is back and here to stay, everybody. It had a little vacation in Regulation Set H, but it is the Pokemon that's been running rampant in Regulation Set G, and indeed any format that it's been allowed in. So, Detect, keeping itself safe for a turn. Surging Strikes, dealing attacking 3 times in one turn. Each strike guaranteed to be a critical hit as well. Close Combat, big burst, fighting type damage, Aqua Jet, priority move, and water type, of course. So a bit like Quick Attack, but water type. Focus Sash means that it's going to be able to take at least 1 attack and remain on the field, and Unseen Fist, of course, notoriously, can break through the Protect on the other side of the field. Now, to talk about the Terra types here, we've got Terra Bug on the Iron Hands. That resists the ground-type moves. Interesting to see Terra Bug. It's not a Terra type that we see so often, but it's one that provides some ample utility for a Pokemon like Iron Hands that would otherwise be weak to, for example, ground-type moves. Urshifu, Terra Stella. That gives a one-time boost to a move of any given type. So you use Surging Strikes with the Terra Stella activated, and you get a boost to your water-type moves, but if you use Aqua Jet after that, you would not get that boost. But you use Close Combat, you get that one-time boost because it's a fighting-type move. Terra Water on Frigoroth, nice defensively here. It's weak to Dark-type moves and Bug-type moves, but of course Terra Water resists Steel, for example, as well, so it just bolsters the longevity of the Pokemon. Terra Dark on Whimsicott, Dark-type Pokemon immune to Prankster moves, so you can't taunt this Whimsicott, crucially, if it goes for that Terra Dark. And Taunt, of course, means that it can only go for attacking moves. And finally, we've got the Ogerpon, which of course has the Terra Fire. It is locked into that Terra type. It will get a boost to its attack when it terastallizes as well. Yeah, it will be the Terra Fire on that Pokemon, so it would remove, for example, its weakness to flying-type moves with its native grass typing there. So that's a whole lot of information all at once. Everything's going to become far clearer as we get into the battles, but you've got the rental code on screen right now. It's also in the description below. Thank you so much to Luca Cherubelli for making this team publicly available. And thank you to Aaron Cybertron Zheng, of course, for showcasing the team in a video recently uploaded to their channel. So do go and check out that video for advice on how to use this team to hopefully the best of its ability. Very excited to be featuring this team, and as I say, it's the team to beat right now, so we've got to get as much practice in with it as we can. So, you're running Hard Trick Room, Calyrex Ice, Ben. Very nice, yeah, Calyrex Ice. Very, very threatening, restricted Pokemon, one that everyone has to be wary of. Just catch up on these couple of comments, then we'll get into the battles. You had good holidays, good, Rich, glad to hear, and yeah, it was filled with cheer, thank you, that's a lovely way of putting it. Yeah, I had a really restful break. It always goes so fast, doesn't it? Part of me can't believe that we're back already, but very excited for 2025, and hello, Rich, other Rich, of course, good to see you. Hope you had a fantastic break. Thank you for this lovely message. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying the headphones. I am doing very well, and I had a wonderful time, and I'll be talking more about that as we get into the stream. So, that's the team. Let's do some battles. Let's do some good old Pokemon VGC. So, what's everyone been up to over the festive break? Of course, it's now a new ranked season. Regulation Set G we have entered now. Yes, I was only... Oh, there's some nice little bonuses there. Very nice, very nice. I didn't do too much of the online ranked battles last season. It was only on stream, really. That's all I had time for. So let's see how high we can climb in our first battles of the season reset. Where's the team? There it is. All right, let's go for it. So, we had our cousins over, as we always do for Christmas, and that was delightful. And grandparents too, you know, the whole family over. It was, yeah, really fantastic. We played a lot of games. Anyone play Codenames here? It's a fantastic game. I would say board game. It doesn't involve a board, but it's that kind of vibe. You did a lot, Ronnie. Well, good to hear. Glad you had a fulfilling time. Focus Ash Urgeview versus Scarf. Yes, I'll talk about that in a moment. It's an interesting question, Ithorion. I'll reflect on that. Hello, Shimon. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome into the stream. Always a pleasure. That's right, Shimon is here, and Happy New Year to you, Natalie. Happy New Year, everybody. So, going up against an opposing Miraidon team, but this one has Iron Leaves. So, Iron Leaves also has Quark Drive, and like Iron Hands, it will get a boost to its most proficient stat on the electric terrain. Another Whimsicott, we've got Incineroar, and we've got Urshifu as well. So, seeing Incineroar, thinking we don't want to run a physical attacker here. How much damage can our Miraidon do? We need to question what the Terra type is on their Miraidon as well. All of their Pokemon, but given it's Miraidon versus Miraidon, that's going to be especially crucial. Let me see here. Of course, we could lead our Iron Hands as well, go for a Fake Out. Yeah, because they don't have Frigoraph to block priority here. Although, again, then we're running the risk of an Intimidate drop. I think Miraidon is just a pretty safe lead. It's pretty... When I run Whimsicott to rival Tailwind, I think we'll go Ursh. Let's just go all in on the offense. Ursh and the Ogerpon. I have not used this team before. Running it on stream right now is my first experience with it. So we will see how this goes. Yeah, let's just get to know a little bit about how this team works. So, Focus Ash versus Choice Scarf on the team. As I say, Lithorium, this is my first time using this team in practice. So, yeah, we'll see. I will reflect on that as we do our battles here. They've gone for Whimsicott and Iron Leaves. Interesting. I'm pretty sure we outspeed this Iron Leaves anyway. Quark Drive, and it boosts their attack. Interesting. Okay. So, threatening Tailwind here. We can't protect with either Pokemon, but I don't mind that. What Terra type are they going to be? Is it likely they're Fairy? Could go for a Terra Fairy Dazzle, just for good spread damage. I don't know. I think Tailwind and... I could Draco, I guess. Let's just go for that. Tailwind Draco. Okay, they've gone for Light Screen instead of Tailwind. How much is that going to protect them? Because it's still going to be huge damage coming out into Iron Leaves. Here we go. Oh, they do hang on, but look at how much damage that does. Psy Blade. That's a cool animation, isn't it? We hang on with 2. And their Life Orb. Oh, they're just out of range of being knocked out by that. Okay. Can we pick off this Iron Leaves with... Although, no, we're locked into Draco, aren't we? And the 2 HP might be huge, actually. We could Encore them into Light Screen. Or we set up our own Light Screen. Or we just Moonblast. Psyblade. Yeah, still huge damage into what we have in the back. So maybe we just Draco again into that slot. I am going to attempt to Encore them into Light Screen and Draco the Iron Leaves. Hello, Ace. Look who it is indeed. Fantastic to see you again. Hope you've had a very merry festive break and welcome back. Feels so good to be back streaming for you all. So we've successfully locked down their Whimsicott, which is very nice. This Miraidon special attack stat has seen better days. But the point is, their damage dealer is off the field, and now their Whimsicott is very unhappy indeed. You've got to be careful about Encore, especially in closed team sheet, locking your opponent into the move it's just gone for. Welcome in, everybody, if you're just joining. And if you're enjoying, I know it's early on, but please do. You know what's coming. A like and subscribe would mean a huge amount. So here comes their own Miraidon. Interesting. I wonder what their Terra type is. We've got a switch. We can go into the Urshifu because at least we have the Focus Sash. What else could I have brought? The Iron Hands and the Frigoroth. Could have been useful to have some bulkier Pokemon here, but alas. Or we just sacrifice the Miraidon. I think we could go for Light Screen as well, actually. Let's Light Screen and let's switch into Urshifu. Well, that's very kind of you, Ace. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yes, I'm doing very well. Had a fantastic festive period, thanks, as I was saying, spent with my cousins, as it always is, which was very welcome and nice to have a bit of a break. It goes so fast, though, doesn't it? What were you all up to? How did Light Screen move last? It's still practical. What do you mean? What do you mean, Ronnie? So that's going to be Iron Hands coming out, boosting... Oh, wow. It's Electric Seed and Quark Drive, so it's got a massive boost to its defenses now. Well, hello there, Wheelchair Kev. Welcome to the stream. Fantastic to see you. It still brings Urshifu down to the sash. How was critical hit. How was your festive period? Brilliant to see a new person in the stream. Thanks so much for joining tonight. Yeah, how was your festive period? And what's your favourite Pokemon? Important questions here. How did you find the stream? It was brilliant to see you. Right. So they now have Fake Out online. We can protect. We do have the Covert Cloak with Whimsicott, which is very nice. How many more turns of Tailwind do we have? They went for Dazzling Gleam. So we should be able to get another Tailwind up, which could be nice. We can, of course, Moonblast their Miraidon, and with Urshifu, I think we just Detect with the Urshifu. Didn't get up to much. People in Circle have plans. Okay. Festive period relaxing alone. Well, still, yeah, that is very welcome a lot of the time. Yeah, I could have predicted a Terra from Miraidon here. It is going to be Terra Fairy. They're trying to get the knockout on Whimsicott before I can get another Tailwind up. I could have targeted down the Iron Hands as a result, but who knows? We might get a special attack drop here. And we do. That could be very, very nice. Okay. How much is this going to do to the Whims? The to get another critical hit, which, not ideal. Not ideal, because we might have been able to get another Tailwind up on the next turn. But, there we go. That's the game. So. Could have been nice to get Ogerpon in next to Miraidon as well, actually. For follow me. Although they're locked into Dazzling Gleam, aren't they? Oh, they outspeed the Urshifu as well. Oh, this is very annoying. We couldn't get another Tailwind up. That's... not sure what we do about that, other than hope that our Miraidon is faster. Although I know this Miraidon doesn't have all the speed investment that it could have. Right. We haven't Terra'd yet either. I mean, we can Electro Drift. This Iron has a massive boost to its defenses. So maybe... so Ogerpon isn't going to match up so well into it, so maybe we want to Dazzling Gleam it. Right, let's attempt an Electro Drift into Miraidon. They might just outspeed, though. And Surging the Miraidon as well. Yeah. Yeah, our Miraidon doesn't have maximum speed investment, so yeah. The turn I lost this game was the turn they got a critical hit on my Whimsicott, and so I couldn't get another Tailwind up. Because with the Iron Hands, they targeted the other slot. So yeah, pretty sure that we'd have been able to get another Tailwind up with the Whimsicott. So, that's a shame. That is the electric terrain gone, though. Yeah, of course your birthday next week, and Birmingham Regionals. Yes, Ace, yes, I remember you saying. It's finally time! I'm glad you're excited for it. So you should be. It's going to be a fantastic time. Well, this isn't looking good, is it? We do resist Dazzling Gleam, which is nice. They can just Drain Punch, but let's use this opportunity to find out how much a Terrafire Ivy Cudgel does to Miraidon. That's Terrestrialized away from its Fire-type resistance. And we're not going to be able to find that out because Miraidon switches into Whimsicott. Well, at least we're threatening the Whimsicott massively now. Done all the prep work you need to do. You're just spectating, just booking accommodation and travel. Nice, Ace. Nice. And you are a seasoned traveller, indeed. Of course, we do have a heightened crit chance that could have been good into the Iron Hands. I like Drain Punch here. They're not as defensive as they once were. It's not too much damage. But now the Miraidon's going to outspeed, and it's no longer locked into its Fairy-type move, so it can switch to something like Electro Drift, and that'll be GG. Now it gets another Quark Drive boost. You booked your tickets for the Eurostar for EUIC. Very nice, Ronnie, very nice. It's coming. It's a-coming. Hello, Wormseye. Good to see you again, my friend. Hope you had a fantastic break, and I guess you've gone back to work now, right, in your new job. Hope that's been going well. How was your break? Tell us. Right, Ivy Cudgel into Miraidon. We're going to lose this game. Unfortunate crit, and now here's a massive Electro Drift into Ogerpon. GG. Well, my first ever game using this team. Could have gone much better, but I think, you know, we had a decent plan. We just had some bad luck. Although, wise of them to conserve their Miraidon. This is something that we are all learning. Heading back into Regulation ZG, protecting your restricted Pokemon can pay dividends. You're triple excited for EUIC, Ace. That's very excited. Very excited. So in that game, I mean, what else? Into, what? Whimsicott, Iron Leaves. What could we have led? The Ogerpon would have been nice. Yeah, I was just so keen to just step on the gas with the Miraidon there, but if we had been able to set up another Tailwind, though, I think we could have just won that game. Speed is so crucial there. So yeah, I don't mind the game plan we went in with, and yeah, as we were saying, Iron Leaves you rarely see, so good to have that wake up call, I guess, that there's so many viable Pokemon in this format, and who knows, I'm excited to see what people have been cooking up heading into the renaissance of Regulation Set G, shall we say. Very enjoyable, doing not much at all. Wemsai. Very good, very good. That's what the Christmas break is all about. Please do like and subscribe if we're enjoying, everybody. Let's refocus, let's rehydrate. And let's keep going. Alright. So, what sort of games did people play over Christmas? As I said, we played a lot of code names. Where you have to come up with clues to link words for your team, but you don't want to give the opposing team too many clues. It's really good. It's really good. I recommend it if you haven't played it already. I started my... there we go. Playthrough of Pokemon Crystal. Is it going to focus? Well, you can see it anyway. Playthrough of Pokemon Crystal over the festive period, which I've been thoroughly enjoying. I did shiny hunt for the odd egg Smoochum, which, well, actually, just the odd egg, and it turned out to be a shiny Smoochum. I hatched a shiny Cleffa first, but I already have the normal type filled on my team with Teddy Ursa, so I then kept going and got a Smoochum, which is great. I'll tell you more about that team in a moment. But we do have... Okay, this is a team that's been kind of doing the rounds with Weezing, Galarian, Tatsugiri Dondozo, Shadow Rider Calyrex, and the Mousehold. Love to see it. My favourite Gen 9 Pokemon. And King Gambit. So, the Shadow Rider Calyrex is going to be outspeeding our Miraidon. They don't have Tailwind by the looks of things. Neutralizing Gas, something we've got to be careful about. We don't know what the Terra is on, well, any of these Pokemon, but particularly the Calyrex. Tatsugiri Dondozo, how do we beat that? Could set up Trick Room, even. We could set up Trick Room. God, I don't mind that idea. It's a shame it's not best of 3. I'd love to have a couple of practices against this team. Right. I think best defense is good offense. We go Whimsicott and we go Miraidon and we go Hands. Maybe Oakbomb with Woodhammer would have been nice. Yeah, not sure. Let's see. You had your birthday! Hey! Very nice, Ben. Of course. Hope you had a fantastic day. Yeah, having birthday over the festive period. What a jubilant time. What a jubilant time. And you posted, I missed, you posted something in the Discord community earlier, Ben, about something you'd found. What was that? Because I haven't looked at that post yet. Would be keen to hear in the chat. And Discord community is linked below, everyone, if you'd like to hop in, as well as all my socials. I'm nearly at 600 subscribers as well, so if you could help me reach that milestone, that would be hugely appreciated. Channel memberships are incoming, everybody, and we'll talk a little bit more about that soon, but we're now into our first turn. So, Weezing's on the field. The abilities are shut down, so Whimsicott doesn't get Prankster Tailwind here. Calyrex can go first. It could be Terra Fairy, it could be something like Draining Kiss, I guess, but Miraidon should be okay against that. We could lights. Let's still attempt to Tailwind here. We'll Terra Fairy, Electro Drift, Calyrex. I Terra Fairy. I probably didn't need to Terra Fairy though. I think I was too concerned about a Fairy type move that could be coming out from the Calyrex. But I don't think I needed to. Should do better at sharing your shiny finds in the Discord server. Yeah, we'd love to see that, Ace. We would all love to see it. How much is this going to do? Okay, that's not terrible. Big Electro Drift now. There's no electric terrain on the field. Oof. Calyrex does hang on. Now I have the Tailwind set up. Yeah, I thought you posted about something you found, Ben. Your ladder run. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah, yeah. Toxic Spikes, okay. Maybe it was your ladder run and the fact that you went up against Fedicampo. Maybe it was that. I'm not sure. Okay. They could protect the Cali here, or they switch. But we can... Or we could light screen. We could also just encore this wheezing into toxic spikes. Let's not. Let's light screen. Let's do another... We could electro drift into the wheezing, predicting a protect, or they could switch. Yeah, let's go into the wheezing. Hello, Riley. Good to see you. Stuck at work. Wanted to let me know you're still suffering with phase 11 for Zangoose. Oh, my goodness. Poor you, Riley. Yeah, Riley, I remember you telling me, or remember learning from Lee's... Oh, great. We one-shot. From what you were saying in Lee's streams last year, that you were so many encounters with this Zangoose. My goodness. It's coming soon. What can I say? It's coming soon. But I hope you found some cool targets along the way. What targets have you found? Thank you so much for dropping by, and especially at work. Well, hello, Sawan. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to some Pokemon gaming. Sawan, everybody in chat, a friend from school. Something I want to do this year is do more crossover with my, own Charlie account between that and Chazingdra. Bring Pokemon to the masses. So I'm pleased that that's working. Welcome, Sawan. A pleasure to see you. How are you doing? It's been a while. You got to rank 30 in the world. Oh my goodness, Ben. Congratulations. That's fantastic. That bodes well for Regulation ZG. So here's Dondozo. We've got Tailwind and Light Screen here, which is really nice. And Moonblast should be easily enough to pick up this Calyrex. And even if they switch into Tatsugiri, that's fine. We want to just target down this Calyrex. They've just protected. And we can go for now a Terrain boosted, Hadron Engine boosted Electro Drift into the Dondozo. Nice. And maybe Terra Fairy does pay dividends here because they could have Order Up or something. As predicted, they switched to Calyrex, that's fine. So Moonblast is going to go into nothing, but we had to cover for all the Calyrex staying in, I think. 7 Swablues, 3 Nuzleaf. Wow. You're loving the content. Well, thanks so much, Sawan. Thank you. I don't know how much you still play Pokemon, Sawan, but I'm glad it's speaking to you. That's always very fulfilling to hear. Recently passed 100,000 encounters total for your big quest in the Alola games. Yes! Now, remind me what you're calling that quest, because I think you've had some pretty good luck. If I recall correctly, yes, if that's the correct quest that I'm thinking of. So it's about me climbing the ladder. Well, that's very kind of you, but it's all about us all catching up, Ben. So they've just thrustalized away from their electric weakness, I was about to say, but oh my goodness. That was huge damage, even with all the Tatsugiri boosts. Absolutely crazy. Wow, Bulldoze. Okay, so they're dropping our speed. Whimsicott, of course, doesn't have the speed drop because of Covert Cloak, which is really nice. If Electro drifted that much, Moonblast could pick up the knockout. How many more turns of Tailwind? Last turn of Tailwind. So hopefully, I mean, we could switch something in... Get the Tailwind up. But we have the Focus Sash on the Edge Food. I think we just stay in. I think we... I'm going to go Bulldoze. Right. Let's just Moonblast and let's Electro Drift again. Z Crystal Quest. That's it, Ace. That's it, yeah. Good! We outspeed. It's not enough for the knockout. I'm right on first anyway. Perfect. They protect you, you have on call. Yeah, it's true, Wemzo, yeah. I know I have Tailwind, but with that speed drop, I wasn't sure. But of course, Dondozo, not the fastest Pokemon. Found Wimpod after 24 encounters. That's crazy. Sanagar's very fast as well. That's fantastic. Sawan, you familiar with shiny Pokemon? Are you playing much Pokemon right now? Okay, Tailwind expires, but now we set it up again. And they don't have Wheezing anymore. So, they could protect. They may well do, actually, but that's okay. I think we just go for the Tatsugiri. This Miraidon has just sat, well, both of them, Whimsicott and Miraidon, just sat on the field the entire game. Yeah, there we go, there's the protect. Killed it. Miraidon just electro drifting left and right around the Velodrome. Claiming knockouts. Incredible. Alright, let's see if the Tatsugiri is sashed or not. It's not. Good. Well, interesting, because my opponent's team is one that's really been rising in popularity, and the fact that it's, you know, we could dismantle it relatively easily with such a popular team. Maybe it won't be around for much longer, or maybe people are predicting that the World Championships winning team is... People are going to be countering it so they can run other things that maybe the World Champions team would be good into. Noom, indeed, Wormseye. Indeed. So, it's really good to know that Weezing just goes down to a Choice Specs Electro Drift from Miraidon, even without the electric terrain setup and Hadron engine. That's really useful going forward, playing with this team. If you want to practice with the team yourselves, by the way, everyone, the rental code is in the description below. Yeah, Whimsicott and Miraidon just sat on the field the entire time, didn't they? Even Dondozo terrestrialized away from its electric weakness. We still brought it down to like an 1/8 of its HP. Unbelievable. Yeah, good. So I guess we just have a good matchup into that particular team. Good to know. Hello, Heath. Oh, I've missed you. Good to see you. Welcome back to the stream. You're a champion as well. How was your festive break? Hope you had a fantastic time. 2000 with crushing Calyrex. Thanks, Lithorium. Yeah, good matchup into that team, it turns out. Talking a lot about your shiny hunt stuff on Blue Sky. Yes, exactly, yes, exactly. Love to see a little bit of shiny hunting on my feeds. So thank you for that. Right, time to rehydrate. Refocus. Let's keep going. So yeah, as I say, I've just been doing just a casual playthrough of Crystal, though I did Shiny Hunt for the Odd Egg because it's such boosted shiny odds. Like 14% or something, I believe. But how's this for my team? What do you all think of my Crystal team? So I chose Cyndaquil. Totodile is my favourite. But yeah, I don't know, I just felt more like Cyndaquil in the moment. You can get Fampi and Teddiursa very early on in Crystal, which you can't do in Gold and Silver, which was very exciting. This is my first time playing Crystal. So they're on the team. Also, I've got an Eevee, which I'm aiming to be an Umbreon. Now again, oh, disconnected. Aiming to be an Umbreon. Espeon is actually my favourite of the two Generation 2 Eevee evolutions. But, as some of you will know, cooking up my Pokemon Silver Dream Team quest. And more about that soon. And so I thought I'd go for an Umbreon in this playthrough. What else is on my team? I've got Poliwag. That could change, but would be a Politoed. Want to go with Generation 2 Pokemon. And Smoochum, which would become a Jinx, of course, but because it started off as a Generation 2 Pokemon with Smoochum, that's how I'm justifying that. So what do you think of that team? Alright, we've got another Miraidon matchup. In fact, 4 of their Pokemon are the same as ours. Whimsicott, Miraidon, Iron Hands, Frigoroth, and they also have Ninetales, Alolan form, and Iron Bundle. So, they could set up screens here with the Alolan Ninetales. That would bolster their defenses. Screens. We can just critical hit through those screens, which is nice. Only with Surging Strikes, of course, with Urshifu. Could have Trick Room mode as well. Iron Bundle just outspeeds the Miraidon as well. I think... I know I've done this 3 games in a row now, but I still think this is just a really oppressive lead. And what do we want in the back? Maybe Ogerpon to deal with the ice, and maybe we do go Urshifu. Could be nice to have Fake Out here, buy us a turn, but right, we'll go with this. Yeah, it certainly is, Lithorium. Those screens can be very threatening indeed. 2 more subs to 600. Wow, that means 2 people have subscribed over the course of this stream. Thank you very much, everybody. Hugely appreciate it. Because I love doing this for you all, so I'm pleased that you're enjoying it. There you go, Ninetales and Whimsicott. Okay. Easy to forget how frail Shadow Rider is. Yeah. Yeah, no, it is very frail, Ben. Although that one in the previous game was kind of bulky, I guess. We didn't KO it with Electro Drift. We didn't have the electric terrain, but... Alright. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Exactly. Well, kind of broke because we lost our first game, but it worked well in the second game. So... obviously, we can match Tailwinds here. We can Terra Fairy too. Are they going to have Protect with their Ninetales? It's a Pokemon that doesn't always have Protect. We don't have too many Protects on this team, actually. What could they switch into? They could switch into their Omaridon, I guess. Tailwind and Terra Fairy. Could Volt Switch as well, of course. Well, let's Electro Drift. Why not? Ronnie, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but we're not threatening people here to subscribe. So yeah, what do you think of the team that I told you? Ultimately would be Donphan, Ursaring, Typhlosion, Jinx, Umbreon, and Politoed in Crystal. So, they also set up Tailwind. Are we speed tying? I assume we're speed tying. I assume our Whimsicott is max speed, but I need to check. Okay. We just get this off into the Ninetales. Are they sashed? They're not sashed. Great. Brilliant. Trying to cover a team for a friend for Birmingham. I think they've decided they're going to pass to continue with Terrapagos. Interesting. So, what team were you cooking up for them, Wormsine? Holiday season was good. First Christmas, Shelby and you in your own home. Of course. How wonderful for you, Heath. Got a banjo. Oh, lovely. That's very exciting. Hope to hear some of your compositions in the Discord. Yeah, had a really good holiday, thank you. Pretty chilled, went very fast. And that's very sweet of you. Okay. Miraidon here, they could just Terra Fairy. They could Electro Drift into our own. We could switch out. Probably not going to Draco. We could go into our Ogerpon here, because we can't Protect. What am I doing? Light Screen. And we've run out of time. I panicked. And I targeted the Whimsicott instead of the Miraidon. But they also target our Whimsicott. So that could have been a really nice switch in. Wow, that's very little damage. Could have been a really nice switch in. For us. But, oh well, sometimes you run out of time. Oh! Was that a crit? That wasn't a critical hit. Wow. Miraidon. Insane. This damage output. My goodness gracious. Ooh, Shiny Iron Bundle. Love that. I need to get one of those. I need to Shiny Iron for an Iron Bundle. They are so cool. They boost their speed, and they do have Tailwind up. So now this Iron Bundle does move before our Miraidon, but we have Terra Fairy, so I don't think they can threaten us with much. We could Draco. And they still have not terrestrialized. But maybe they haven't because they don't have Fairy. Do we just... Or maybe they do have Fairy and they'd make themselves weak to Electro Drift. I think we... Moonblast, and let's Electro Drift the bundle. I could be switching out here. It's time for them to terrestrialize. Okay, let's see what they've got. Terrestrialize the bundle into ice. Okay, they're going all in on the offense. Their booster energy as well, so we know they don't have the focus sash. Okay, yeah, so I'm right on speed time, I guess. Wow. See how many dividends that light screen pays. Blizzard is coming out. Whimsicott's not going to like this. Oh, Miraidon hangs on with 6. Looks like we don't freeze as well, which is very nice. Yeah, a little light screen goes a long way. Big Electro Drift, so it's no longer super effective into the bundle. Doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to be. Oh my goodness. This Electro Drift has claimed 3 1-hit knockouts? I want to say. What are they? Yeah. Yeah, it was the Ninetales, the bundle, and the Whimsicott. Crazy. Okay. They Electro Drifted. Let's see. Let's just get in the Urshifu here. That's close combat. Still a little dude indeed. Incineragraph, Ursaluna Bloodmoon, Amoonguss, Rock Ogrebon, and Duskmane Necrozma. Or Cornerstone Ogrebon and Duskmane Necrozma. Very cool, Wormseye, very cool. Electro Clutch, yeah, exactly. Badger was always your destiny being from Tennessee. I love that. I love that, Heath. Alright. And hello, Annika. Welcome back to the stream. Fantastic to see you again. Hope you had a fantastic winter break. Okay. I think so. Yeah. We can close combat. Then we're right on. Do we switch out here? Probably not. Speed tie anyway. Maybe we should. Anyway, we're just going to Electro Drift. Okay, fortunately we are sashed on the Urshifu. We get a big close combat off. Going to continue soon with your Soul Link. You're heading out soon. Fair enough, Ronnie. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, especially because I know that you weren't able to make the Tuesday streams last year. That's still really good damage for double resisted into their opposing Miraidon. Close combat. Oh, nearly just gets a knockout. And now we've got the Aquajet as well. Will they hang on through that? I'm not sure. They shouldn't do. They resist it, but they shouldn't do. So, there you go. Leading Miraidon. Worked out for us here. Didn't in the first game, but sometimes it does. And Aquajet. Happy Halloween, Rachel! Ah, I've missed you. I've missed all of you. Hope you've had a fantastic holiday season. It says, viewers will experience buffering. Well, I hope that goes away soon. I hope you're not experiencing too much buffering, everyone. But anyway, hope you had a wonderful holiday season, Rachel. How was it? Fantastic to see you again. Feels so good to be back streaming for you all. Let me see. Maybe we're okay now. Alright, see you, Ronnie. See you very soon. See you tomorrow. For something. It might be the start of the Silver Dream Team quest. It might be Ledian. It might be something else. But see you tomorrow. That's going to be 5:30, 5:45 tomorrow, UK time. Have a very merry rest of your day. Tricky part is getting the Soul Stance. Ooh, cool. You can one-hit knock out practically everything in the meta with a Soul Stance. Wow, with Duskmane. That sounds fun, Wormseye. Anyway, Rachel, fantastic to see you again. Alright. So, debrief. Electro Drift just did so much damage. 3 one-hit knockouts. It was all about getting on the front foot by leading our Miraidon and Whimsicott. So I'm very pleased we did that. Catch our opponent off guard. Yeah, it's a very oppressive lead, isn't it? Didn't work in our first game, but it's worked the past couple. So, let's see what our opponent's got for us. Let's just recompose. And let's keep going. 1 second, there was 9 bundle, next it was gone. Well, I guess that's a good kind of buffering, Ben. I don't know. Rank increased. Rank 9. Very nice. Let's keep going. Yeah, starting some new stuff. That's the perfect time for it, Heath. New schedule. Jiu-Jitsu. Very good. Push-pull legs thing for your gym. Cool. Recording the first half of the podcast you've been thinking of starting. Oh, very cool, Heath. Very cool. Yes, I remember you talking about that. Cannot wait to hear more. So, you made one with Ho-Oh. That's really cool. Tell us more about that team, Riley. Ho-Oh, I think could be underrated. Very bulky indeed. Yes, I think we were buffering for a moment there, but I think we're back now. Right, so, Koraidon. We're going up against our opposing Scarlet and Violet mascot here. Very exciting. So, Flussamane, Rillaboom, Oakmon, Halflame, Tornadus, and Insect. They're probably Terra Fire on Koraidon. That is just the best type, so that means Draco Meteor is fairly safe unless they have Fluttermane lurking in the back. Could even Trick Room. I think... I know you can see it coming. Let's just go Whimsy Miraidon again. And Ogerpon, take advantage of their sun, and go with Iron Hands this time. Could have been Urshifu for a big close combat, but setting up the sun, Urshifu's not so good. Will I be doing any of the battles, allowing you to practice the team a little bit? Interesting, Rachel. So, we've got channel memberships coming up fairly soon for the channel. I'll enact that when I can. Insanely busy week, but that's the plan. And part of that might be that sort of thing, gameplay with viewers. I don't know, I'm working all this out, but not for tonight anyway, Rachel, not for tonight. But hopefully at some point, I'm reviewing all the options for what we can do with the channel. Now, Incineroar is threatening down a fake out onto the Miraidon, which is annoying because we can't protect against that. We do have the Covert Cloak, though. So we could Light Screen and Terra, actually. Tailwind probably more important, though. Yeah, that's Electro Drift into Fluttermane. Ho with Weakness Policy, a Jetpack, Moody Smeargle. Oh wow, helps Ho set up Tail in turn 1, then turn 2 Sneasel comes in with Surf to activate Weakness Policy, and then Ho sweeps. That is so fun, really. I love it. I love it. Hope to see that in action one day. Tinglu, Cornerstone Ogerpon. Okay, they protect with Fluttermane, that's fine. Fluttermane. You got to Master Ball with it in Regulation Set G Rally. That's so cool. Love to hear that. Battle with Charlie, take your money. Well, I'm glad that's exciting to you, Ben. Could be one of them. But yeah, I would love to hear from you all what you would like to see in terms of channel memberships, because it's something that I want to get going with as soon as I can on the channel. Got all sorts of perks in mind. So yeah, let me know. I want to provide whatever would be most useful to you all. Alright, Light Screen, and I guess we just Electro Drift the Fluttermane again. They could switch into Koraidon, I guess, but it'd still be huge damage. Well, they could reset the terrain as well with Rillaboom. That's something I should have considered. I'm going to Electro Drift the Incineroar this time. I feel like... Oh, that one switches. I was going to say, I feel like the Fluttermane switches. Ugh. Ugh. I thought they'd switch in the Rillaboom for the other slot. That's very annoying, because we could have got still big damage into the Fluttermane. Ugh, so annoying. Oh well. Good call. You were going to suggest member battles in your reply, but for some reason you didn't. Fair enough, Heath. I appreciate your reply. That is still massive. That is ridiculous. Still massive damage. Mystical Fire on Whimsicott, sure. Access to an exclusive club room with free coffee and snacks. If only I could provide a physical room, Ace. If only. Okay, so another fake out coming in. Which I don't mind, to be honest. We can go for a... So we have Light Screen and Tailwind. Yes, good. Go for a Moonblast. I'm going to go for a Moonblast into the Rillaboom, actually. Get rid of that terrain switching and Electro Drift into Fluttermane. What kind of snacks, Annika? A very worthwhile question. Is it Life or Fluttermane? I haven't been paying enough attention. Let's find out right now. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Lithorium. Okay. Fun. I do remember Eric Rios saying in an interview post Worlds 2020 or during Worlds 2023, the teams he likes to run, the ones that, use reliably good Pokemon, but you change little things to catch your opponent off guard, and Life Orb Flutter Mane would be one of those things. Right, so of course we could switch out our Miraidon to provide the terrain later. I don't think we need to yet, though. We're still threatening so much damage. So let's Moonblast you again. And we could even Electro Drift you now. No, let's Electro Drift the Flutter Mane here. Oh. Okay, that is enough. That is enough. That's alright. Let's see how much Electro Drift does here. To be fair... Oh, nearly. Nearly. I was about to say... Flutter Mane is far more specially bulky than physically bulky, but the Life Orb Recall picks it up anyway. So, very nice. When it gets pressing your teams on the ladder. Oh, I see. I see you, Rachel. That's good to know. That's good to know. That's really useful feedback. Thank you for that. I'm sure there are people in the community, though, who would be more than willing to do some practice battles with you. I've got my Discord community link below as well, for ease of getting in touch with people and organising some battles, if that interests you. Okay. I think... Let's get an Ogerpon here. Okay. So we're getting Intimidate drop, but, oh well. Invisible Focus Sash, indeed, Lithorion. We have Iron Hands to switch in, which is pretty bulky, to then reset our terrain. Ugh, they have another Fake Out. Fake Out. Annoying when it keeps cycling around, isn't it? But what we can do is Spiky Shield. Or we just, attack. Ivy Cudgel and Electro Drift the Incineroar. Okay, they go for a Terra. It could be Terra Fire on the Rillaboom. It is a Rillaboom. It's Terra Grass. Wow. They're just going to go for a Grassy Glide as the Miraidon. Try and pick up the knockout. Yeah, Ogerpon flinches. Miraidon hangs on. Which I'm actually not surprised about, but wow. Still massive damage. Wow. Now, the question is, do we just sack off the Miraidon now? Goodness. Presumably it's Koraidon in the back. I have not been careful enough about preserving options for the Koraidon they have lurking in the back. Tailwind. We don't have. Yeah, so I think we... Well, they could just switch in the Koraidon now for the Rilla, I guess. Let's threaten it down anyway. Let's Ivy Cudgel the Rillaboom. Let's get in our Iron Hands. Yeah. Exactly, Wormseye. We're on the same wavelength. You tend to avoid Discord. Fair enough. Fair enough, Rachel. No, I appreciate that. Well, still. In chat, I'm sure there'll be people in chat of a stream like this. I'm sure there'll be people you could connect with for battles. Alright, so that's their Rillaboom down. Just the Incineroar and the Koraidon, presumably. But we have a nice Fake Out that the Iron Hands can offer here. Could be Clear Amulet on their Koraidon. It could be Choice Band. There is the Koraidon. Yeah, so I need to think about emojis and badges to design for the channel. I have some ideas to do with Kingdra, Maushold, Lady Anne, of course. If you all have any ideas as well, would be very intrigued to hear, to make it the best experience it can be for all of you. Because obviously I want to give worthwhile channel memberships. -3 attack with Ogerpon, goodness. And yeah, we want a free switch into Miraidon, so there we go. Gonna stay in. Avocado can crit, of course, we've got the sun in the sky. I think we just... I could see them protecting the Koraidon here. Let's get around fake out, but there, Incineroar's just come back in as well, which is a shame. So, I'll attempt that, and I'll attempt... low kick into Koraidon. Fake out the Ogerpon, that's okay. Flame charge. Really not much damage, is it? Oh, okay, they're boosting their speed, that's clever. Low kick, presumably. I mean, Koraidon's a heavy Pokemon, should do decent damage, yeah. Flame charge, okay. Could Spiky Shield again? Oh no, I think they just target down the Iron Hands here. Ivy Cudgel, have a crit chance as well, and let's Drain Punch this time. Worm's Eye, we are just on the same wavelength, aren't we? Exactly. Okay, so we know they're not Choice Band, because they just switched up their move. Oh, look at all that recoil damage, though. That is not what they want to see. Iron Hands dodges the Will-O-Wisp, but I'm not sure that was crucial. They're on such low health anyway. Wow, that Flare Blitz was bold from them, given the recoil damage. Thank you very much for giving Riley a hand, Lithorium. Appreciate that. Alrighty. Yeah, completely understand that, Rachel, yeah. So, that's another victory with Luca Cherubelli's World Championships winning team. And we got a Quark Drive boost to boot. Alright. Let's Electro. And let's Drain Punch. Did they Terra? I don't think they did. Anyway. Which bit was crucial, Wormsine? Hello there! Dark Nos, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but welcome to the stream. A pleasure to see you. I hope you had a fantastic festive break and Happy New Year. Can we battle just... I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by that, Dark Nos, but feel free to explain. Cool. Shadow Ball indeed is a brilliant piece of tech. Well, thank you for chucking that into the chat, Ben. Yeah. Useful to have a Pokemon that's immune to Ghost-type moves being able to dish out Ghost-type damage, for sure. I said it right. Oh, great. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear, Darnos. So, that's another win for Miraidon, and again, leading the Whimsicott and Miraidon. Yeah. Even though they overwrote our terrain, the Electro Drift was still dealing so much damage. The Life Orb recoil, getting rid of the Flutter Mane was huge. The massive recoil damage they had from Flare Blitz onto the Koraidon was huge. Light Screen good too. Iron Hand's really bulky, that was helpful. So yeah, okay. Nice. Terra'd Rilla earlier. Oh, I see. If the hand was burnt, the Koraidon would take care of the Miraidon into might have worn down hands. But I see. The Drain Punch. Yeah, maybe the Koraidon would still have lived the hung on through the Drain Punch if the Iron Hands had been burnt. Not sure. Anyway, let's rehydrate. Refocus. Cool, let's keep going. See if we can get up to Ultra Ball tier with this next battle. Oh, anything goes. Right. Yeah, I'm just doing battles with this team, Darkness. But yeah, maybe someone in chat will be able to help out. So, Koraidon again, an Entei, another Rillaboom, slightly annoyingly, Raging Bolt, Fluttermane, and Ogerpon. Hearthflame. I think I want to be more careful this game about our terrain, because the Rillaboom overwriting it isn't ideal. Threatening down the Koraidon. We could go Whimsicott and Ogerpon. Because that would threaten down their Rillaboom. They don't have a Tailwind setter, which is nice. I kind of like that idea. I kind of like Whimsicott and Ogerpon, right on the back, and Hands. Let's try this. Let's try this. Different lead. Different lead. Custom Crasher weight badge. Fair enough, Tennessee Heath. Yeah, of course. Your go-to. Let's go, Charlie. Well, hello, Emerald. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you had a fantastic festive break and a very happy new year to you. Feels so good to be back. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. So I go with the Fluttermane and the Koraidon. And now I wish I'd led Miraidon. However, they probably have Rillaboom lurking in the back that they would just switch in had I led Miraidon. So, we also boost up our firepower with Ogerpon. We can Tailwind and target down the Fluttermane. It could protect. What could they do with Koraidon? Collision Course, I guess, into Ogerpon. We do threaten a very super effective Moonblast as well, don't we? They could Terrafire. Presumably they Terrafire here, right? Tailwind. I could follow me, I guess. Yeah, Ivy Cudgel into Fluttermane. I could see Fluttermane protecting, though. Let's see. They don't. Okay. Are you... Focus Sash. Okay. Icy Wind. We don't get a speed drop on Whimsicott thanks to Covert Cloak. Flare Blitz into the Ogerpon is enough for the knockout. I'm not sure I mind that. I mean, Miraidon comes in it... Threatens a Dazzling Gleam, which would be very super effective onto the Koraidon, but of course with them threatening it, would kind of force them to Terra. No, but we don't need to do that, do we? Because we can... Or we Moonblast the Fluttermane, get rid of the 1 HP, Iron Hands, Low Kicks, I guess. No, I think it's time to get Miraidon in. Sash Flutter. I don't know, Worms. I think I've seen a couple of them. It's got your Battle Pipe gold symbol. Congratulations, Riley. Wow, that's quite the achievement. 3 gold so far, only 4 to go. Wow. Yeah, at some point, maybe the Battle Frontier is something I'll try on 100% in Emerald, but that is quite the task. So congratulations. Finding the exact team I'm using. Landed 2 fishes. Oh my goodness, they must be so frustrated. So what's the team you're using, Stormtrooper? Alright, let us Moonblast their Flutter. I think just... Do you have a Dragon move on your Koraidon, I mean? Electro Drift the Koraidon. Okay. Are they going to Terra their Koraidon? Because they are threatened by a very super effective Moonblast here. They do. Nice. Thank you for the southern accent welcome, Heath. That you provide better than anyone. Please do like and subscribe if you're enjoying, by the way, everyone. We're on a bit of a win streak here with Miraidon. Let's see if it continues. We've just got a big Electro Drift into their Koraidon here, and they've Terrestrialized away from their electric resistance, so that is going to be enough to claim the knockout on their restricted, and they've wasted their Terra. So, huge advantage for us in this game. This would be our 4th win in a row, I think. And Whimsicott gets the Moonblast off into Flood Domain. Amazing. Great. You're using Houndstone, Single Strike Urshifu, Zamazenta, Rilla, Tinglu, and Whimsicott. Houndstone! That's so cool. What's the set on the Houndstone, Stormtrooper? And hello, Araf. Welcome. Happy New Year. Hope you had a wonderful festive break. Isn't out there, Ogapon? Okay, we're locked into Electro Drift, which isn't ideal. So I want to reset that. We can... Yeah, we're threatening their Raging Bolt with a Moonblast, which is nice. Do we have Light Screen yet? No, we don't. So that's nice as well. I think I want to Light Screen and switch into Iron Hands so we can reset the move we choose with Miraidon. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Sport build, Fluffy, Uproar for Spore Spam. Oh yeah, Uproar, very nice tech, very nice tech. Ally Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Endeavour. Wow! I'd actually forgotten that Houndstone gets Fluffy. What an ability that is. So bulky. But more damage from Fire-type moves, so be warned. Be warned. Yeah, do check into the chat any channel membership perks that you would like to see, everybody. I'm working all this out now. Big damage onto the Iron Hands. Try and go for a Thunderclap. Doesn't work. So. What we can do... Oh, we could Encore them into Thunderclap, couldn't we? That could be nice. Although, do we want that? I don't know. Let's just Moonblast their Raging Bolt. Let's Drain Punch their Ogapon. Thought I might do some protecting to get around Fake Out. That is big damage. That's probably not Assault Vest then, and we get the special attack drop, which is really nice. Should I have set up Tailwind that? Then? Well, actually, we probably don't... No, we don't need it with Miraidon in the back, but I should have kept my eye out for that. They go for Draco. They do connect. Iron Hand's so bulky. And, of course, crucial that we got that Moonblast special attack drop as well. Drain Punch, nice for healing back. Iron Hands would have been down without the special attack drop from Moonblast. Oh, it's Tailwind Peter's out now. Good Drayton cosplay. That is a random thought, Ben, but I love it. I love it. I reckon I could. I'd back myself. I'd back myself. Could just go for Dazzling Gleam here, honestly. Yeah. Dazzling Gleam and another Drain Punch into Ogapon. They protect with Raging Bolt. How much damage will this do to the Ogapon? It's resisted, but it's still Fairy Terror, Choice Specs. Oh, they do hang on. Fair enough. Cudgel into the Miraidon, how much does this do? Yeah, not enough. Critical hit, though. Needs to be careful about that. Critical hit would have been enough for the knockout. And, of course, Ivy Cudgel does have a boosted critical hit chance. So maybe I should have targeted down the Ogapon more aggressively there. Dazzle, low kick. That's Drain Punch. Okay. Yeah, of course, they do have the Thunderclap. Yeah, I think I've got a bit complacent in this game, chat. Got a bit complacent. Hopefully we have enough to see out this battle, especially with that life orb chip. Drain Punch. Yeah, there we go. Forgot about the Thunderclap. Yeah, no, they called me because I was getting a little bit lazy in the end of that game. I could well have targeted the Ogerpon there, knowing that the Ogerpon was their main damage dealer into the Miraidon. And, of course, critically, it could have been very, very devastating for my game plan. So, let that be a lesson. Even though we come out with a win, keep your wits about you every single turn. Every single turn. Mark my words. Anyway, that's another win. So that's like 4 or 5 wins in a row. Very nice. Very nice indeed. What was good in that game? They didn't even bring Rillaboom now I think about it. So actually, leading Miraidon would have been absolutely fine. Getting rid of their Koraidon, they're restricted on the turn I went for Terra. Rendering their Terra option null and void immediately was really, really helpful, of course. Because, of course, Whimsicott is threatening them with double super effective damage with Moonblast as well. So I could have just led Miraidon. Iron Hands is really useful in the back there for a bulky switching in option. Yeah. But no. I think, no, I quite like the game plan into that composition. Please do like and subscribe if you liked the game plan into that composition as well, everybody. Nearly at 600 subscribers. Only 2 away at last check. So if you could help me reach that, that would be amazing. Thank you very much for your New Year wishes, Araf. Experiences everything with this team. Take you an age to learn how to use this well. I don't know, Ben. I don't know. It's my first time picking it up tonight on stream. Very first time. And I think it's pretty intuitive. Not the easiest, but, you know, Miraidon is very threatening. And we're not in Masterable tier yet, so there's that too. Put Water Terror on, although Miraidon is scary. Oh, that's true, yeah. Stormtrooper, yeah, that's tough. In a meta dominated by Miraidon. And that's what I thought were after the Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam, but yeah, they had other tricks up their sleeve. Koraidon, I do like Koraidon's design, yeah, Heath. Chat, thoughts, Koraidon or Miraidon? Which do you prefer? For any reasons. Well, that brings us up to Ultra Ball. Let's see if we can reach Master Ball on tonight's stream. Let's rehydrate. Refocus. Let's continue. What if you have an electric terrain sun combination team? Yeah, you could do, but you can only run one of Koraidon or Miraidon, Rachel, is the issue. You could have like Torkold set the sun. The only other electric terrain setter is Pincurchin, which isn't the most competitive Pokemon. So, can be done, but might not be the most useful. So, tomorrow's stream, everybody. The plan is to stream 5:30/5:45 UK time, GMT, as usual. I might start my Silver Dream Team quest, which is something I've been planning for months, more than half a year now. I was talking about it during Safari Week last year. If I can, you know, get set up, get the wherewithal together, I might be a bit pushed for time tomorrow to set up a new quest. If so, then maybe I'll do some more Ledian, or maybe I'll do some more VGC. But either way, should be streaming tomorrow, 5:30/5:45 GMT. Hope to see you there. Interesting team. Haven't seen a Gouging Fire for a while. Ting-Lu, Fluttermane, a Moongus, Chien-Pao, and Zamazenta. This is a really cool team, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this does. Zamazenta. Alright. Ting-Lu is weakening the special attack of everything around it. How do we deal with Gouging Fire? Other than our own dragon-type moves. Do we want to lead the Miraidon? Because if I lead the Ogerpon, Actually, it's pretty good damage into most. It's just not the gouging fire. I just have the feeling we should preserve the Miraidon in the back here. So, Ogerpon, Whimsicott, Miraidon, and... I think it's got to be the Urshifu. Alright, let's go. I think they're going to bring out the Amoonguss, Rachel. Interesting. Let's see. Alright, so, lots of votes for Koraidon here. Is Terra Stella Araf, the Urshifu Terra? Koraidon's design, Miraidon's compatibility. Interesting one, zone. Interesting answer. Look cool and fighting type, Koraidon for you, Heath. I think for design, it is probably Koraidon for me. Tinglu and the Mushroom, feel free to use that as a band name. Love that. Gouging Fire, your favourite Paradox Pokemon? Coolace. Yeah, it's really cool, isn't it? Ice Spinner, Chi and Power shut down the terrain. Yeah, true. Very good point. Okay, yeah, so we can switch in our electric terrain to protect against Spore, but actually we don't need to because Ogerpon and Whimsicott both resist Spore. So Zamazenta and the Amoonguss. So we're threatening a Terra onto the Zamazenta, but it could be Terra Grass, I guess. They could Rage Powder, it could be Terra Water, I just don't know. We can't protect Whimsicott. However, Spike a Shield, I'm gonna Moonblast, attempt to Moonblast on Zamazenta. Okay, they don't Terra. Protecting Ogerpon here because I just want to scout out their game plan. They protect their Amoonguss. Oh, yeah. It is Iron Defense. You don't tend to see Iron Defense so much on Zamazenta. And they don't Terra either. They could Pollen Puff as well. However, they are kind of forced to make a call on Terra here, right? Or, well, I guess what they do is they Terra Water the Amoonguss and Range Powder. So we could Wood Hammer. They could Terra the Zamazenta. Tricky. Maybe I should have led the Miraidon. As to threaten that big damage immediately. Okay. Ivycudge the Amoonguss and Moonblast the Zamazenta. We could have Encored, actually. Terra Dragon, the most common Zamazenta Terra. Well, I agree, Ben, but then again, they did also go for Iron Defense, which isn't that common. So they do go for the Terra onto the Amoonguss. It's Terra Water, but we do threaten the Wood Hammer, although a Body Press might just pick up our Ogerpon now. Behemoth Bash. Don't see that every day. But yes, it is super effective onto the Whimsicott. I don't mind this. I don't mind the fact that it targets down the Whimsicott there. Still decent damage. Spore. It's predicting a switch, I guess. So, time for Miraidon. Oh, true, Ben. It doesn't affect either Pokemon, does it? Yeah. Just blowing out the cobwebs from the festive period. New Year's resolutions, Lithorium. Really good question. I did set one, and it was simply just to be more present. I think it's so important in life, in casting, of course. But just in life generally. How about other people's New Year's resolutions? Okay, now we can Wood Hammer the Amoonguss. And Electro Drift the Zama. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, is that going to be Tinglu coming in? Reducing our special attack, but then we still get a... Yes, it is, but we still get a super effective Wood Hammer into the Tinglu, so that's nice. How much damage is this going to do? Oh, wow. Even with Vessel of Ruin. We still essentially one-shot the Zamazenta. Had a bit of chip, but just goes to show how powerful Miraidon is. My goodness gracious me. And huge damage on Stinglu. Very nice, everybody. Encore would have been fine. Yeah, true or half true. Encore would have been fine. Shiny Zangoose. Yeah, this has to be the year. That's a fair enough New Year's resolution for you, Riley. Bless you with all the socks. Love that, Rich. Okay. Did we set up Tailwind? We didn't, did we? No. I think we speed tie with the Fluttermane. Did it get a... Oh, I missed it. Did it get a booster energy speed boost? Anyone catch that? Okay. We haven't Terrored yet. And I think probably now is the time to do it. I would like to go for Ivy Cudgel onto Fluttermane, Terra, and Electro Drift Fluttermane. Miraidon is scary, Ben. Certainly is scary. Be more consistent with your Japanese studying. That's cool, Ace. That's cool. Very nice. I'm doing Spanish on Duolingo. I'd love to learn Japanese. There are so many languages I'd love to focus on. Being present, hard to do. It is. And we set ourselves that challenge. Even with Tinglu, we just one-shot the Fluttermane with our Electro Drift. And now we get a big Ivy Cudgel into the Tinglu. Just a double knockout. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Phew. Keep doing the right thing and make good choices. That's really good, Ace. That's incredibly wise. By the way, everybody, next episode of Chazingdra Chats comes out tomorrow. Yay, it's back. After the little festive break. Just the Among Us left now. It's with Ross Gilbert, Pokemon trading card game caster and phenomenally popular content creator. He's a tour de force. His charisma is infectious. You're in for a real treat listening to that episode, so I hope you enjoy it. It's going to drop overnight tonight on the audio apps, 3 p.m. UK time tomorrow on YouTube. Enjoy it. Had a fantastic time talking to Ross. And love that the podcast's back. I love making the episodes for you all. And we would, Hammer. And we Electro Drift. This is the problem with Terra Water on Amoongus. Battle was cancelled. There we go. Wow. This team, that's another win. Are we going to get up to Master Ball tier? Probably one more battle tonight, maybe two, before I wrap up the stream. But I'm so pleased this team's been performing so well. We lost our first game and then we just won out since then. Love to see it. Love to see it. Properly start making Pokemon content. Good for you, Lithorium. Really nice. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, anything. You want to jump head first. Fair enough. I was in a similar position to you, Lithorium, last year. I thought, now's the time to commit. Had a great time doing it. So, all good wishes to you in that. No booster. Okay, thank you for catching that, Ben. Silly that I missed it. Tinglu and Rilla do shut off Miraidon. Well, not in that battle, Stormtrooper, but yeah, ordinarily, I could see that they would. Worm's Eye. Hijack the resolution. Might alleviate some stress. Yeah, good for you, Heath. Yeah, I think being present really goes a long way to alleviating stress. Just quiet down the mind and focus. Specs with the Fluttermane. Maybe a Raph, maybe, yeah. Oh, you're looking forward to the podcast return. Thanks so much, Jason. I'm so pleased you enjoy it. Try out your team. I'd love to, Riley. I'd love to. If you make it publicly available, maybe. Not making any promises, but maybe. Sounds like a really fun team. Very excited to see what kind of guests I've got coming out on the podcast. Yeah. Ah, well, thank you, Ace. Yeah, I'm got the next sort of menu of guests planned out, so hope that those guests appeal to you. All right then, everyone. Time for a little rehydrate. Thought I saw something in my water there. A little fly or something. Great. Refocus. Potentially the last battle of stream, everybody. Let's make it a good one. WVRQGG. Love that it's got GG in the name, in the rental code already. WVRQGG. WVRQGG. Saying it a few times so that I can memorize it. WVRQGG. WVRQGG. Great. Thank you for that. I will check it out. Take out meditation. Yeah, very good point, Heath. Very good point. Okay, we've got a Calyrex Ice Rider. Otherwise, Pokemon we've seen before. Urshifu, Raging Bolt, Incineroar, Fluttermane, and the Amoonguss. So, I like that they kind of have a Trick Room and a Faster mode. Maybe it's time for Farigiraf to come out for the first time today. The only one we haven't used so far on stream. So, I don't think we bring the Whimsicott here, yeah. Probably not. What do we want to lead here? I think we want to try and shut down the Calyrex. For Rig, Miraidon is quite nice actually because we can also Helping Hand. And we have Ogerpon and we have Iron Hands in the back. Yeah, let's go for this. Alright. Great to see more episodes of people in your sort of circle. More Shiny Hunters. Fair enough, Ace. Fair enough, yeah. Yeah, I try and, as you know, try and have a broad range of guests, so certainly want to feature some more Shiny Hunters, of course, because I also love Shiny Hunting, as you know. But yeah, just have to see how the schedule falls out. This is a Master Ball game. Okay. Bring the Farigiraf. Oh! They got Raging Bolt and the Fluttermane. Okay. We boost up their Raging Bolt's electric type moves as well. Annoying that we waste the Electric Seed boost on Farigiraf here. Photosynthesis, special attack. Okay. Are they Terra Fairy on their Raging Bolt? We could just go for a big Draco Meteor. Could switch in the Iron Hands, I guess. Switch into Ogerpon, Terra Fairy, Electro Drift, Fluttermane. I could have Dazzling Gleamed. Could have Volt Switched, actually. Oh, the broad range makes it fun to follow. I'm glad you say that. Glad you say that, Ace, because I decided pretty early on that a broad range would be best. So I'm glad that's paying off. Alright, Terra Fairy with our Miraidon. Bolt protects. Love to see that. Targeted down the Fluttermane. Icy Wind. So actually, Whimsicott could have been nice, but, you know, going up against Calyrex Ice Rider, what can you do? Electro Drift. Are you Focus Sash? You are. That's 2 Focus Sash Fluttermanes we've gone up against tonight. As people were saying, you don't see it every day, but, what can I say? We do today. Today is one of those days. Raging Bolt resists our Ogerpon, which is a shame, but we can follow me. Ha. Kind of want to reset our move on Miraidon. Let's Ivy Cudgel, Flutter. Let's get in our Iron Hands. Bit of pivoting around this game. It's not as straightforward as previous ones. See them Terra Fairy Bolt. Exactly, Shimon. That's what I'm expecting, but we'll have to see. So Miraidon outspeed Bolt at -1. Yeah, I'm not sure, Ben. I'm not sure. Do have the Quark Drive boost, boosting our attacks. So that's nice. Dazzled Gleam or Dazzling Gleamed? I say Dazzling Gleamed, but I appreciate the question, Heath. Terra Electric. Terra Electric. Nice. Razzle dazzled. Terra Fairy Bolt Mirrors. Yeah, true Lithorium. Oh, they do go for Dazzling Gleam. Hans takes it well because it's Focus Sash, not Booster or Specs. Thunderbolt into Hans, yeah. Hans takes it like a champ, so bulky. Fluttermane is down with the most excessive critical hit you ever did see. Fluttermane on 1 HP. Incineroar the Radiant. Makes sense. We've got a couple of physical attackers out now. They've got Fake Out online as well. So do we. Yeah, their Incineroar should outspeed our Iron Hands. I think it's a little bit risky to switch here, so we just go for the Raging Bolt. And something will get damage off, is what I say. Draco. Oh, they don't Fake Out even. Ogremon goes down, that's okay. Special attack harshly falls, love to see that. Like we got the crit. Exactly, Shimon. Are they going to connect? Oof, that's very lucky. That's 2 Will-O-Wisps dodged on tonight's stream. Now, we could get in our Miraidon and go for a big Terra Fairy Dazzling Gleam. It's not super effective, but it's spread damage and it's big damage. Frigoroth here to preserve the Miraidon? I don't know, really. I don't think so. Let's go into our Miraidon. Do we go for a Dazzling Gleam here? They can Thunderclap us. Something to bear in mind. Yeah, exactly, Shimon. Ooh, well, what we could do... we can Dazzling Gleam and switch in the Frigoroth for Iron Hands, couldn't we? Block the Thunderclap. Yeah, I like that. Terra Fairy, Specs boosted, switch in the Frigoroth. Oh, that's true, they are at -2 because of Draco Meteor. That's a really good point, Wormzone. I didn't need to make the switch, did I? Oh, they protect with Raging Bolt. That's fine. Went for the Dazzling Gleam. It's a good point. I'm surprised they didn't switch out the Raging Bolt, but I guess they're just worried about the damage output coming their way. Brings Incineroar down to about a quarter. Will-O-Wisp into the Frigoroth. Love to see it. So that's another good reason to switch in the Frigoroth here. Frigoroth does not mind being burnt. Go for another Dazzle, and with Frigoroth... Ooh, we could even Helping Hand, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. I love Helping Hand. What's going to come in here for the Incineroar? Calyrex, of course. How much is this going to do to the Calyrex? Good calc to know. Oh, wow. They go for the Thunderclap anyway, forgetting maybe about Armor Tail. Lovely. Wow. They switch in the Calyrex there rather than preserving it. I feel like if they had a way back into this game, it would be preserving the Calyrex in the back, bringing it in. But now it's taken so much damage, it can't really achieve much. Electricity disappears, but with the health bars what they are on my opponent's team, that is a-okay. Oh, they do have a... Oh no, they don't have Fake Out because we have Armor Tail. Oh, this team. It just has so many options. It feels so good. I highly recommend it. Dazzle. And another Helping Hand. This game is a wrap. Exactly. Miraidon definitely hits hard. GG indeed, Riley. Game over. Game over. Delightful. Does that get us up to Master Ball? If it does, I'll end stream there. If it doesn't, then I'll probably just go for one more quick one. So I'm actually heading out this evening. Bright powder Calyrex. They could be, Shimon. Love to see that. Bright powder, dazzling gleam, brightness all round. Okay. We'll quit battling. Let's just see what it does to our ranking. Oh. Alright, game on. Let's try and get up to Master Ball. Alrighty. And straight wins, I know. I thought it might be Wormseye. Do one more Master Ball. Alright. Let's refocus. Let's go out to Master Ball, everybody. You haven't been lurking at Master Ball, Shimon. Oh, it's Lunala. Let me try that again. Completely mispronounced that name. Lunala. This will be great to practice against. Got Chi-Yu, which could work in our favour, dropping the special defences. They have a Whimsicott too. Miraidon does kind of go crazy here. Frigoroth. I always forget about the Armatel as a reason to bring Frigoroth, even if for no other reason, I guess. Okay. I kind of want to go Whims, Miraidon. Oof. Is it worth bringing Frigoroth here? Ogapon and we'll go Iron Hands. Alright, let's do this. Let's reach Master Ball, everybody. See you later. So good, Shimon. You're so good with the nicknames. I remember from Barcelona back in the 2024 season at the very beginning. Klapdos for Iron Hands. Love that. Okay. Magnum Opus. What do we got? Whimsicott and Iron Hands. Alright. Sure. Not the most active lead from them. Attack. Alright. Got Light Screen as well, which is really nice. Tailwind. Do we go for that immediately? Yeah, they could have Heavy Slam, couldn't they? On the Iron Hands. Let's just go for Tailwind and let's... Could have Earthquake, I guess. Don't mind going Terra Fairy Dazzle, to be honest. The whole team had fun, and they certainly did. Shimon certainly did. Love that, Shimon. Right. Let's see what we can do here. I'm not very practiced against Lunala, so exciting to see it here. Okay, they don't protect. Well, I mean, Fake Out. Interesting, because that's just going to boost up our Dazzling Gleam, the Misty Terrain. Misty Terrain on Whimsicott. Huge damage. Yeah, and they do have Heavy Slam. I don't mind that. Right. Hmm. Get an Ogerpon. Easy Encore. Well, we can't do that anymore. Right. It's pretty good. I mean, they don't really have much that can switch in safely here. So, do we predict a switch here? We just go for a big Dazzling Gleam. They could... I guess Whimsicott could protect. If you're running Misty Terrain, I doubt it has protect, to be honest. But... Ogerpon, we can go for... Cudgel into their hands. We could have Woodhammered. If this is Urshifu coming in, then we could have Woodhammered. But then again, we have a super effective Dazzling Gleam anyway, so... It's Chi-Yu. Oof. It's taking huge damage. Nickname themes always fun, certainly are. Yeah, maybe Ben. It's Terrafire Whimsicott. That's fun. It could be Sash on the Chi-Yu as well, in which case we break it with the Ivy Cudgel, which is nice. They go for their own Tailwind. So it's staggered, but might be too little too late. Oh, wow. Their Whimsicott does hang on. The Chi-Yu does not. Say the line. Chi-Yu later. There we go. Thank you for providing me with that, Shmon. I can't guarantee that I won't say that on broadcasts. Do you give me your blessing? Would hugely appreciate it. Okay, so... How many turns of Tailwind? 2 more turns of Tailwind for us. Misty Terrain, I mean, that's really helpful for us. Ivy Cudgel into the Lunala and Dazzling Gleam, I feel like. Yeah. Let's go for it. Nice. If you could sub, you would have. Well, thank you, Shmon. I appreciate it, because it's a great little pun. So, I mean, it's better, can't get a free switch. That's true, Raf, so it doesn't threaten a fake out. So we break the Shadow Shield. I forget its name now. That's not the one that we wanted to crit, the Iron Hands, but oh well. Onto Lunala, so we now deal more damage with our Ivy Cudgel. Nice whittling away. Meteor Beam. Is this going to miss? That would just be insult to injury for our opponent, but let's see. Special attack, rise. It is going to connect into the Ogerpon. Okay. That's alright. However, last turn of Tailwind, they could just protect here. We can't fake out Lunala because it's a ghost type. Imagine a Merryfolk member on stream face down to Chi-Yu. If I didn't hear Chi-Yu later, I'd be disappointed. Fair enough, Ben. And it is Shadow Shield. Thank you for confirming Emerald. If we're enjoying this Miraidon sweep, this World Championships winning team sweep, please do subscribe, everybody. It would mean a huge amount. Nearly at 600. We might have hit 600 already. In which case, quite a milestone, and I appreciate it, everybody. So, last turn of Tailwind, they could just protect the Lunala here. They can't fake us out. We may as well just, yeah, I mean, we just Dazzling Gleam, of course, with Miraidon. That's all we can do. And I think we just Wild Charge the Lunala. They don't protect. Maybe they don't have it. And GG. We've reached Master Ball. Ha! In one stream, we reached Master Ball. Love to see it. 1 loss and like 7, 8 wins. Exciting stuff. Well, thank you all so much for being here to witness this Miraidon sweep, and thank you again to Luca Gerabelli for building this incredible team. The team to beat heading into Regulation Set G that is freshly upon us. Love going all the way to Master Tier. Just the 1 loss at the start of stream, we just win out from there. Goes to show just how threatening Miraidon is. Just faster. Yeah, exactly. Right on sweep. That's right, Araf. GG. Thank you so much, Lithorium. Thank you very much. Officially over 600. Thank you, Rich, for checking. Appreciate it. Hooray! Thank you, everybody, for your support, because I love doing this for you all. All right. I'm not going to continue battling, but let's end by seeing where we end up with our rank. Oh, 595. Very nice. Cool. Going to take a little... I'm going to freeze frame on a face because I'll take a screenshot and post it later. Say thank you to Luca. Good. Well, I'm sure one of those will be fine. Great. GG's indeed. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, 600 subs, top 600 rank, 600s all round. Well, thank you so much again, everybody, for being here. It's been so much fun doing these battles with Miraidon, hanging with you all. It feels so good to be streaming again for the first time in 2025. And what a start to the new year. A start to the New Year's streams, doing so well with Miraidon. Now, I will probably be back tomorrow with a stream. Similar sort of time, 5:30, 5:45 GMT. I might start my much anticipated Pokemon Silver Dream Team Quest, all the way back in Generation 2, my favourite ever game, be it Pokemon or otherwise. If you're unfamiliar, a Dream Team Quest is shiny hunting for specific targets that I've chosen in advance because I particularly like them. If I do start that, we'll be starting with shiny hunting for Totodile tomorrow, just doing some resets on the good old, well, Game Boy Advance SP, because at least it's got a backlight easier to see. But if it's not that, maybe you're doing a Ledian stream. I'm trying to beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond with just a Ledian, and I'm having a great time with 4 gyms down, so Ledian's making some progress there. Either way, see you tomorrow for some kind of stream. It might be another VGC stream. Who knows? Let's find out. Hope to see you all there again tomorrow. Please do like and subscribe if you've enjoyed. Over 600, love to see that. Thank you so much again, everybody. It means a huge amount. I've got big plans for the channel and just generally this year, so the fact that you're enjoying the content means more than I can say. Next episode of the podcast, Chazingdra Chats, drops overnight tonight and 3 p.m. UK time tomorrow on YouTube. Overnight tonight on the audio apps, 3 p.m. UK time tomorrow on YouTube. Featuring Ross Gilbert, trading card gamecaster and content creator as PTCG Radio. Had such a fun chat with Ross. I hope you're looking forward to that because... thoroughly enjoyed recording with Ross. Enjoy listening to that and plenty more content on the channel, plenty more episodes of Chazingdra Chats, taking a stroll through the life stories of people in the Pokemon community, discovering the 6 Pokemon on their dream team along the way. Nearly 40 episodes at this point. I've got loads of exciting guests planned, so I hope you're excited for that, as I am. All my socials linked below as well. Have a follow on X, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok. I feel like I'm forgetting one of them. I don't know. Anyway, do have a follow along on there. That would be brilliant. I've got my Discord community link below as well. It'd be a pleasure to see any and all of you in there, as well as my Patreon if you want to support me as a creator so I can continue creating things for all of you wonderful people. Anything else to say on that front? No, I'm not sure. Let me just catch up on these messages here. Could so easily face Charlie if you went for another battle in you're 431 at the moment. Very nice, Ben. Well, unfortunately, no time tonight, but appreciate that, Ben. Brilliant stream. Have streams back. Plan for different restricted each week. Maybe, Ben. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Glad you made it to a whole stream. Oh, well, thank you for sticking around for the whole stream, Lithorium. I'm very pleased that you enjoyed it. Always a pleasure to see you. 2025 is going to be a big year for the Chazingdra channel. I totally agree, Heath. I totally agree. See you when I'm looking at you? Exactly right. Well, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at your name on the screen, but yeah. Good luck for your Zangoose. Good luck. Sending all the good vibes your way, Riley, and thanks so much for hanging out. Goodbye, Emerald. Always a pleasure to see you. And just got back in time to say bye. Well, thank you, Ace. Look, we had a pretty good run tonight, and thank you so much for bestowing some luck upon me. Top cut in a tour. Oh, congratulations, Mon. That's really good news. Good luck for the rest of the tour. And thanks so much, Rich. Enjoy what you're doing tonight as well. Looking forward to catching more tomorrow. Yeah. Well, looking forward to seeing you there. Bye-bye now. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. Been a lot of fun. Delighted with how the battles went today. Have a very merry rest of your day. Happy New Year once more. Or should I say, Merry New Year.